unboxing. Who needs them, right? So what we have here is a little bit of goodies that I've collected over the years too. Nothing too spectacular right here. Just some odds and ends that we've like I said, we've collected over the years too, that are really going to help us out as we're moving along here too. This is a really cool one here too. This is a Racer X intake manifold. It's supposed to be for a trunk mount intercooler, but the reason that we went with this one too is it had the longest runners as well as the widest ports in this to flow match into our throttle body that we had there, flow match to the valves. We'll talk a lot more about the valves and everything like that we chose. I'm a goofball. You guys are going to tell that I'm a goofball. That we chose for this here application too. And what we're really thinking about here too was flow matching everything all together to the turbo, to the exhaust manifold, to the ports, to the valves, to the intake, to the throttle body. Is everything is all going to be flow matched, or has already gone through the calculations that we need to be sure that we're flowing everything that we can as efficiently as possible. One of the mechanics that I worked with a long time ago, he always told me these things are kind of like huge air pumps, especially in the head. As much as you can move in and as much as you can move out, that's what you're going to make. So that I've always tried to kind of keep that in mind when we're doing an engine build here. So let me spin around here and I'll give you guys a full walk around on this here guy. So we've been doing quite a bit here. I guess I should back up and show you guys actually what the heck is going on here, because yeah, we have this thing balanced up in the air on I hope this right here just gets me views, just because you guys are like, really, I'm just not sure if this car is gonna fall over on this guy or not, you know. So it's every day that I come out here and work on it, I huff a little gasoline and I come up with new stuff like this. And this is so we ran out of let's see if I can back up here. We ran out of 2x4s. I say we when I really mean me. I try to blame this on somebody else besides me, but this is all my own creation. But I also ran out of 2x4s for the backside here. So to balance it a little bit better too, we had to employ our dolly. This is always OSHA approved. Please do not try any of this at home. We have some empty 7590 barrels there, which are doing the main stability there. But to tell you the truth, the chassis, it really just isn't too heavy, really. So this isn't really a huge problem. I would have liked to have had the money for maybe a chassis jig or something of that nature, but would have made my life a lot easier too, but also would have been far more expensive, and who needs that when you can use, you know, barrel trash cans and poorly erected 2x4s. I don't even think that full one is like even touching the ground there, but I don't know. I feel pretty safe underneath it too. Hopefully you guys are gonna feel pretty safe with me underneath it, and if not too, we're gonna probably see a car fall on me. So anyways, this guy's all is a 6-point harness. I mean a 6-point roll cage. It's probably one of the smartest MR2 roll cages that I've ever seen in my days. I see quite a few of them that are welded to this back firewall here, which I totally understand. It's a window. Here, I'll show you over here on this one here. You're going right through a window essentially, so it's a big decision for a lot of people too, and they generally choose to go right here at this firewall which isn't the worst possible thing that you can do, but the best possible thing, let's put it like that, is to always come back to the strut towers, and where we have a little bit of seam welding over here too. I believe this one's pretty much complete here. The previous owner of this chassis here, he stopped on it for a little bit, so I can't tell why. Honestly, I think that he was a little bit too large to fit inside of the roll cage once the seat was in there. He's a lot taller than I am. I'm a little tiny guy, and that made me benefit in the sense that I was able to get into this guy that he had already put a mass amount of work into. I mean, literally the cage work alone would have taken me years to do, as well as do that well. I don't know if I could have really. But some of the welds I do believe were getting contaminated by a little bit of the seam sealer and the undercoating on the body here. So we've been doing our best to go through and clean up as much of the undercoating as possible. Like I said, we just got back from a move, so we're just getting going on this guy here too. It literally fell into our lap. Show you a little bit in here. It's just been all goodified, you know what I mean? There's just nothing but goodies. It's like a candy shop for stitch welding here. But yeah, we'll jump underneath the vehicle here in a second, and maybe we'll heat up a little bit of undercoating too. I might have taken up a little bit too much of your time, probably even in editing, ding 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 ding. But I sure would like to go over some concepts of what is going on with just chopping this car up in random spots is what it looks like. But we have theories. We have theories. They're not scientifically proven. We need to do that. But we got a lot more cutting left to do. We're just kind of let me see if I can get all the way back here. Yes. We're just kind of following a few things that we see are very popular. We're pretty much doing the rookie's guidebook to Aero on this vehicle, and doing things that we think make the biggest amount of difference, and sticking only to those things, and then waiting to get out on the track and see if we can maybe do some more dynamic designing with things, and maybe even talk to a few people who are far better at this stuff, and you know, maybe want to give us some pointers here. These are some Rota grids. I don't know if you can see those. My shadow's in the way. Some Rota grids or some type of Rota. Up here we have some. These are really cool. I got these off of another technician's Skyline that he imported from Japan. Focus. Why won't you focus? There we go. That he imported from Japan, and these are real NKs. They're GTC 01s that are actually made in Japan, in NK's Japanese factory, before they moved. Let me see if I can get you in there. Yeah, there we go. Before they moved all of their production all over the world here. But these are the real nitrogen filled ones, and they have the dual valve stem on them too. So these are actual racing wheels too. So we do have a pretty good parts list going on. Hopefully we're going to be able to pull this stuff together for you guys, and I'm hoping under 34 episodes or so. at least as far as getting this one up and running, and maybe seeing a few good track days on it, for at least some testing to see where the heck we're heading, as well as doing some fabrication along the way too, trying to improve things. We have our cheap Megan coilovers there. Once again too, we're gonna be probably revisiting some of this stuff as we go along. I just really wanted to get some parts that we all know and love, and kind of put them all together too, and really show you guys what you know, $20,000-$30,000 kind of thrown at these type of things can really accomplish. Like I said, we might be even cracking this guy open and showing you what's inside of it. We have a whole host of goodies inside here. You know, GSC cams, WiseTech pistons, Eagle rods, race bearings in there too. I think we put king bearings in there too. I'm sure we'll crack this guy open too. But we have all brand new parts, all brand new seals, brand new oil pump, brand new water pump, all this stuff too. We're still waiting to pick up a few things too because of different financial reasons too. But we definitely need to go with the phased or the adjustable cam gears here, just because we have the larger cams, the much larger cams in here. We're going to need that adjustability to be able to make this guy really run right with those cams, and a few other things too that we still need to pick up for it too. We still need to get a wastegate for the exhaust manifold and blow off valve, and fabricate some of our intercooler tubing. But most of the stuff that we need, we've already gotten. Really, I was kind of holding off on getting a computer for it because you know, computers have just been jumping heads and tails. It almost seems like if you buy one year, you're going to be regretting it the next year. We have a little bit done up here too. We're just kind of disconnecting some brake lines and taking some stuff off here. We'll have a lot of this stuff up for sale for you guys too. I'm another person that I really like to pass along as much stuff as I possibly can to the entire community too. I don't really like holding on to stuff and, you know, demanding high prices for it too. So we have some turbo brakes that were on this guy, and some other things that we're gonna be we'll be selling to you guys for very, very inexpensive if it's anything anybody needs or wants, you know, too. Because if not, it sits here and does that too. There's a fuel cell there too. We're gonna have to be fabricating our own fuel cell for this guy too. We can't use the same stock fuel cell out of this guy here, or same stock fuel tank out of this guy too, because of the racing rules that we're going to be competing in. And what else? I don't know, guys. Honestly, this might wrap up this video here. We'll probably do. I'll probably let's see here, see if we can do some uploads again next week here on being underneath this one, and actually getting some of this undercoating scraped off of this guy. And they are thick. I mean, it is thick, but we're lucky enough to have windows. See that? We can get all the way through there, all the way around in there, and we can come all the way back. And I guess I'll leave it there with you guys, and I hope you guys have a great week, and we'll see you here next time. Bye-bye.